Yeah, so Mark Adair, great to see him backing for the Irish camp to keep an eye on, but hopefully he can get through his 4 overs because...
I'd say kind of underrated him a little bit. I thought he'd play because he came on to the bat a little bit quicker than you thought.
Yeah, good pace. Not really looking... Again, they'll just take on...
What England also did well was put West more
pocket of the ground, so Matthew Humphries scampering after. He doesn't want to go for any loss.
That's it.
And it just feels like a game that's...
from each team, just sparring and feeling each other out. Skipper Shea Hope and kept Liam McCarthy interested long enough. As his point was going to make, you need to make the play.
Good skills from... bowlers. Barry McCarthy now replacing Matthew Humphries. And there's some good power. Slap from Evan Lewis.
Top shot. Lack of pace, was able to slap it.
Not a lot of footwork, was there? It was just muscled over mid-off.
This is the power we know he possesses.
Good comeback, but nicely dug out for West Indies. If we're not going to score a boundary, we've got to score.
Seen become the norm, where it was boundary or bust. When we see positives such as these, a good changing.
Blasted down the ground. Again, just disdainfully slapped.
Real pressure transferred onto Barry McCarthy now. Shea Hope, he's seen enough. And he's on the attack.
West Indies waiting for Barry McCarthy to come on. He was the destroyer in chief, remember, in that. Good comeback, but not there was one boundary at one end of the...
But 4 runs nonetheless, and the intent, another boundary, more pressure onto Barry McCarthy.
Change in the field, point comes up, and the 2 fielders in the deeper. Good take from Lord. Out that over with a dot. 3 gone, West Indies, 26 without loss. Good next over. Barry McCarthy struggling. Harry Tector. You ever played with 2 sets of brothers, Carlos? Absolutely, Shea Hope, and excuse me. Not a no ball as well. Gave himself a nice bit of room.
Yeah, one of those classy back.
That's a brilliant shot, because for West Indies.
Very nicely did Evan Lewis. I was able to dispatch it in front.
2 fielders on the leg side.
For 6. Dominant. Very short, square boundary. You know it's good.
It's heaved leg side, but he does have... That's going to close out the over with another Mac.
A little bit slower as well, but Evan Lewis is waiting so long. Have to get it right. But there's a moral victory in that.
Shea Hope dances down. It's very short down there. Not the shorter of the 2 straights, but short.
Shea Hope giving himself room and advancing.
Smash this time. He's got all T20I cricket, Liam McCarthy.
That is clever. Advanced bat in his crease, waiting on it.
Mark Adair just having a quick chat with Liam McCarthy. I just wonder, is their plan and get him to hit towards.
Find it quite difficult to shut down in the power. Batters walk across and then he can go straight or to leg.
Ross Adair will come in and keep it to a little bit earlier today. Smile on the face, and plenty of us, with all the injuries going around, I'd imagine he wouldn't have maybe been in the team at Josh Little. Start to his T20I career, Liam McCarthy, the baseball bat out. It's almost like he's playing another sport.
From Evan Lewis as well. The leg side is the bigger side of the 2.5 length. You can see him aiming over mid-on as opposed.
A deep point is in place, hasn't been called. And even more dismissive, this one going past.
Nothing straight. That's a shorter boundary.
A very good dot.
And that is total disdain.
A little bit of extra pace and a better line. Starts off with that arm ball. Nicely bowled. Oh, pointing when you bowled a good ball. Ben White into the team to.
Yeah, really clever. Spoke about having toes on the offside. Shea Hope could only bunt it into the offside. What should have been a dot is 2.
Much quicker again, playing with the wide line, but keeps it in. It shows they feel they have good control. Another change mid-off. So just the single now. Gets a couple of deliveries at Hope's 38 from 17.
All plays brilliant, but really been impressed with Humphreys.
This is only able to bunt it out to the leg side for a single. They will get to 17.
Down on one knee, doesn't make the contact successful. Humphreys quickly. And it's gone high.
A real hallmark of this. Look at that back foot, just shuffles the offside, gives himself the room.
Onto the back foot again, gets some elevation. Onto the back foot really quickly. End of the over. That one, there's a connection, but there's a field around the deep. Let's put one down after Humphreys had done the hard work. Lewis.
Right off the toe. He'll be stewing thinking about that for the rest of the game, unfortunately.
This one is high. And Evan Lewis, chance again. The fielder getting underneath it, but he's going to watch it sail over his head.
Really went for the height here. I think he would have had his heart in his mouth. 4 metres to go all the way and cross the 50 mark.